is they can actually be fossil evidence, sort of fossil chemical evidence of potential past life.
And then C, what we see is going to rewrite history books regardless of the answer.
Every person you encounter carries with them a tapestry of tales, but amidst the tapestry, some stories veer into the realm of the extraordinary. Imagine crossing paths with someone who divulges a remarkable secret. They once resided on Mars in a bygone era. Enter the special Russian boy, considered the world's smartest kid, who boldly claims to have experienced life on the enigmatic red planet. And recently, he made headlines with an intriguing revelation intertwined with NASA's ambitious Mars missions. What exactly did he disclose about NASA, and what makes his story so exceptional? Join us as we unravel the mysteries surrounding the Russian boy who claims to have once inhabited Mars and explore his extraordinary revelations connected to the renowned space agency. It is widely acknowledged that surviving on Mars poses an immense challenge, a notion vividly depicted in Andy Weir's fictional masterpiece, The Martian. The red planet itself presents an extremely inhospitable environment, posing significant challenges to sustained habitation. Even the journey to Mars is an arduous endeavour, but the real struggle begins upon landing. Every element seems to conspire against one's survival. The atmosphere, primarily composed of carbon dioxide, necessitates the production of oxygen through resourceful means. Amidst bone-chilling temperatures, one must also contend with the formidable task of generating warmth. Furthermore, the planet's gravity is only 38% of what we are accustomed to on Earth, introducing yet another obstacle. Adding to these hurdles, Mars is incessantly bombarded by radiation. Bereft of a protective magnetic shield and a substantial atmosphere akin to Earth's, the Martian surface is vulnerable to the unimpeded passage of cosmic radiation. However, billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk has long harbored a fervent aspiration to witness the permanent settlement of humans on Mars. Devoting considerable resources and time through his company SpaceX, Musk strives to transform this dream into reality. Interestingly, fortune may smile upon Musk, as a Russian boy emerges as a potential solution to the challenges posed by the red planet. Boriska Kiprianovich has captivated people worldwide, including scientists, with his extraordinary claim of having lived on Mars. Born in Volgograd, Boris possesses a mysterious past and a profound mission on Earth. It didn't take long for his parents to discern his uniqueness. His mother, a doctor, always sensed something special about her son, who exhibited signs of brilliance from an early age. Boris began speaking mere months after birth, surpassing his peers in linguistic abilities. By the age of 1.5, he had already embarked on reading, drawing, and painting, an astonishing feat for such a young child. While his peers were in kindergarten, 2-year-old Boriska astounded his teachers with his exceptional writing skills and aptitude for language acquisition. During a 2017 interview with a media outlet, one of Boriska's kindergarten teachers disclosed an astonishing fact about him: his exceptional memory skills. While media reports have claimed that Boriska possesses an IQ of 200, there was something even more peculiar about him. While his peers were engrossed in sandplay or cycling, Boris would captivate everyone with lengthy discussions about Mars. His parents maintained that they had never taught him anything about space, let alone Mars, during his childhood. Nevertheless, Boriska would engage in hours-long conversations about Mars, leaving his parents bewildered. As his fascination with space and Mars intensified, he started asserting that he was, in fact, from Mars. His profound knowledge and personal experiences of the planet made it difficult to refute his claims. Adding to the intrigue was his physical appearance. This former inhabitant of Mars stands an astonishing 7 feet tall, attributing it to the remarkable height of Martians. According to Boris, many Martians are immortal and cease to age after reaching 35 years old. Before embarking on interstellar journeys, Boris vividly recalls his upbringing on Mars, which differed significantly from the average childhood experiences on Earth. He recounted that, as a mere 14-year-old, he and his friends were already engaged in wars and frequently undertook air raids. Picture a fearless group of teenagers skillfully maneuvering advanced combat aircraft. As described by Boris, Martians breathe carbon dioxide, indicating their mastery of sustaining life on Mars. Perhaps Elon Musk could find inspiration in their accomplishments. According to Boris, Martians, including himself, possess the ability to travel through time, both into the past and the future. Moreover, they have advanced capabilities to venture into deep space, exploring other planets and galaxies. Maneuvering complex spaceships comes naturally to them as a superior species. Now residing on Earth, Boris assures us that he is not the only Martian child present. Numerous children like him have been sent on a similar mission from different corners of the universe. Boris further claims that these children are reincarnations of the Martian race, known as indigo children. However, the fate of Mars during Boris's childhood is a tragic tale. The prodigious child states that his own race, the Martians, experienced virtual annihilation thousands of years ago due to nuclear warfare. Conflict erupted between two factions of Martians, leading to their mutual destruction. A handful of survivors continue to inhabit Mars, and Boris suggests that NASA's rovers may have encountered them but kept the information concealed from the public. In June of the previous year, Boris alleges that NASA's Perseverance rover discovered paper-like debris trapped between rocks, followed by the detection of tangled cords, possibly remnants of the Martians' parachutes in July. Boris mentions that the remaining Martians have acquired knowledge on constructing new shelters and weapons. It raises the possibility that one day Elon Musk's colonizers may also encounter them in their endeavors. So what is the reason behind Boris's arrival on Earth? According to him, he was sent here with a mission to caution us about the perils of atomic warfare. He emphasizes that if we are not careful, we could face a similar catastrophic fate. Alongside the other indigo children, Boris's purpose is to serve as a reminder for us to treat one another with respect, lest we face the dire consequences of nuclear extermination. When Boris is not occupied with warning us about the dangers of nuclear wars, he delves into making predictions, some of which are unsettling. In one particularly alarming forecast, Boris cautions NASA about the reversal of Earth's magnetic fields. He suggests that the poles would switch, leading to significant and immediate impacts on the environment. The Earth's magnetic field is primarily concentrated at the north and south poles, and any alteration can result in drastic changes to weather patterns. Scientists find it difficult to challenge Boris's assertion because a similar event occurred 42,000 years ago, known as the Le Champ event, causing extreme weather conditions that led to the mass extinction of mammal life and some of humanity's closest relatives. One consequence of this pole reversal is the weakening of the magnetic field, allowing more cosmic rays to penetrate the atmosphere and exposing Earth to increased radiation from solar flares. The flipping of the poles could trigger extreme weather conditions, including elevated temperatures and intensified storms. Boris also discussed the Great Sphinx of Egypt, revealing that it holds a mysterious secret capable of bringing irreversible change to Earth and its inhabitants. As a precaution, he strongly advises against approaching this sculpture. He asserts that his species shares a significant connection with the ancient Egyptians and that in his previous life as a spaceship pilot on Mars, he traveled to Egypt. According to the Indigo Child, the Sphinx possesses a hidden mechanism at its back, although he has forgotten the exact workings of it. The key to unlocking this mechanism is concealed behind one of the ears. Furthermore, Boris predicts the arrival of more indigo children on Earth who are destined to aid humanity in averting its impending doom. This assistance would be greatly appreciated considering the urgent need for help. Even prior to Boris's predictions, some individuals have speculated that indigo kids represent the next stage of human evolution. However, Boris's predictions extend beyond this point. The young prodigy foresees global flooding occurring not once, but twice. He ominously states it is about to get a lot wetter around here. Moreover, he predicts that only a limited number of humans will survive these two calamities. So what is Boris's current whereabouts? Interestingly, his location remains unknown. There are claims that he was taken into the custody of Russian President Vladimir Putin last year. However, those familiar with his tale have suggested that Boris might be undergoing a form of reincarnation deeply rooted in various religious and philosophical traditions. Reincarnation presents a distinctive outlook on the nature of existence and the soul's journey. The belief in reincarnation holds significant influence across both ancient and contemporary spiritual practices. While the specific details and interpretations of reincarnation may differ among these traditions, the underlying principle remains consistent. The soul, or consciousness, persists beyond life, experiencing multiple lifetimes to acquire knowledge, evolve, and achieve spiritual enlightenment. At the core of the concept of reincarnation lies the notion that individuals carry forward the consequences of their thoughts, words, and actions from one life to the next. This concept of karma, the law of cause and effect, suggests that one's past actions influence their present circumstances and future incarnations. Nevertheless, skeptics argue that there is no scientific evidence supporting the assertion of a nuclear war occurring on Mars or any other planet. The idea of a past nuclear conflict on Mars primarily rests on speculative interpretations of certain geological features observed on the planet's surface. Advocates of this theory contend that the presence of specific geological formations resembling patterns of radioactive fallout, or the alleged discovery of elevated levels of radioactive isotopes in Martian soil, imply the occurrence of a nuclear event. However, these claims remain speculative and lack substantiation through scientific consensus or rigorous investigation. Mars exploration conducted by various space agencies and missions utilizing rovers and orbiters has primarily focused on geological, climate, and astrobiological studies. The data collected thus far have provided valuable insights into Mars's history and potential life, but have not yielded conclusive evidence of past nuclear conflicts. Furthermore, researchers assert that the observed geological features on Mars can often be explained by natural processes such as volcanic activity, erosion, and meteorite impacts, which are well understood phenomena on Earth. However, who knows? Perhaps Boriska is correct and NASA is indeed concealing something from the public. What are your opinions on this matter? Is there any truth to his narrative? Share your thoughts in the comments section below.